this has always been people being mad about. Like nobody is really abortion is the same thing still going to occur. If you in your favorite town in your favorite state, nothing's changed. All that just happened is that now people have the ability to vote for this. See, if it's at the Supreme Court and it's had no constitutional merit to even be seen before the Supreme Court. So now when you're dealing with it, what we're looking at now, all the people that's going through here acting crazy, acting a fool, their laws are still intact. Their laws are still intact. Whether you're in New York, whether you're in DC, and you're running around there, you're riding, you're doing everything you want to do, guess what? Your laws is still intact. To me, why it really don't make sense? Is that my beard out? I'm woofing people. I'm sorry. Look, it don't make sense to me. Only because nothing changed for these individuals within their states. If you don't like it, then go. If you don't like your mayor, you can't go. This is a free country. If you want to just have a abortion after abortion after abortion after abortion, hell, you know what? Why don't you do us a favor? Why don't you go to California? Why don't you go to Colorado? Why don't you go to a lot of these these blue cities and blue states, and then hopefully, guess what? You can get what you want. But you cannot tell people that actually this is a United States. You know what I'm saying? We hope that we based our society on democratic principles. And with these democratic principles, the Supreme Court should not show us or tell us what we should do. It should be like everything else, is put up to a vote. You want to smoke weed in your state, you think weed should be illegal? Guess what? Find your candidate want weed illegal. Put it up for a vote, they'll put it on the ballot, and then you get what you get. That's common sense. But the thing is, the main people that's running around here acting crazy like Chaotic is saying is the people that don't want you to have a choice. They saying it's their choice. You got your choice, ma'am. Look, you know what? I ain't trying to get chaotic either. I'm out of here.
No, I won't say come in. No, I want to join in a little bit. I'm trying to get chaotic because honestly,
hold on 1 minute, Mel. Hold up. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Ameera.
Guys, sorry. Thank you, guys. I want to say thank you guys for being here and thank you guys for what you're saying. What is happening right now is beautiful. Finally, good wins a little bit. And when good wins, evil gets mad. They get angry. They are destructive. As you guys have seen, there have been protests around the country. There have been pregnancy centers that have been vandalized because, I guess, you can't say that a person cannot delete a child without having to go to pregnancy centers, which has nothing to do with that, and vandalizing. Mm-hmm. This is just like what happened when the whole Black Lives Matter protests were going on. They were vandalizing CNN, and CNN was their main ally, which is idiotic. But either way, I wanted to bring up just really quickly Colorado. If you guys don't know what happened in Colorado, Colorado has legalized deletion of children at whatever stage you want to delete. It's legal now in Colorado. You can delete at any time. This bill started with this quote. It says, and I quote, "A fertilized egg, embryo, or fetus does not have the independent or derivative rights under the laws of the state." If that is the case that an embryo, an egg, or a fertilized what have you has no rights under the state, then why is it that when a person, a drunk driver, let's say accidentally kills, that the person will be charged with double murder? Why is it that, so are you telling me that now if a person is pregnant, if a woman, because only women get pregnant, if a woman is pregnant, now are you telling me that she loses her child, that her child's life will not be counted now because an egg, an embryo, or a fetus does not have independent or derivative rights under the laws of the state? It's absurdity.
No, it is, Ameera. It definitely is absurd. And I talked about this the other night on my own live stream. You are correct. These Whoopi Goldberg, Lori Lightfoot, hell, our own vice president, Kamala Harris. These are women. Let's be completely honest. Lori Lightfoot is a lesbian. Not to knock the LGBT community, but she has no really interest in the overturning of Roe v. Wade. She's not going to naturally have a child. Whoopi Goldberg, let's be completely honest, is an entertainer. A really good one at that. Behind closed doors, Whoopi Goldberg probably appalls the notion of pro-choice. Yesterday on The View, she literally said, oh child, I'm pro-life, but I can't believe Clarence Thomas took away the rights, oh child, for women to decide. Well, if you're pro-life, then why would you, if you're pro-life, wouldn't you abhor the fact that women are actually killing children, period? So why would you be pro-life, but also be, okay, well, I agree with women being pro-choice. If you're pro-life, you're pro-life. You believe that life is essential, it's important, and you abhor the fact that any being is being killed. Then you have Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris, stop it. Stop it. You are doing this to cater to the left, period, point blank. These women are playing you. If you're in the bushes listening to this and you're on the left and you're mad at chaotic truth for what I'm saying, let me tell you something. These women, these politicians are lying to you. They abhor the fact of abortion. They abhor the fact of pro-choice. And what they're doing is they're catering to your poor patterns of behavior. Stop having sex recklessly. And take responsibility. That's the key here. That is the answer here. I'm trying to be calm here. You guys know I can get chaotic, but be responsible. Go ahead, Mel. You got your finger up. Go ahead.
So this is what I'm saying. It's not just on a woman to be responsible. What about the man being responsible as well? Because you lay down with two. Right or wrong,
ma'am? You're not either right or wrong. You out of context, and it explain.
No, I know what he's saying.
Ma'am, I'm gonna tell you why you.
I know what he's saying, but what I'm saying is too. It's like you have to at both times take responsibility, but at the same time, I'm not saying that I agree with anything that happened. I don't like Kamala Harris and everything. She embarrassed me as a Black woman, because she gonna come out and say what she said. Like, you embarrass me. So,
but just if you want to go there now, and then now get ready for the smoke, because every last goddamn 80% of Black women embarrass you every day as a Black woman. You know what I'm saying? Every Black woman you see. But see, the thing is that the whole topic is right now we're just discussing Roe v. Wade, right?
Right.
A man cannot lay down to get an abortion. So
he cannot.
Oh, okay, wait, ma'am. Let me finish. See, you saw how I let you finish?
I just said cannot.
I already know that. Shit. I mean, I got a penis. I know I can't lay down to get an abortion. You don't got to tell me that. I'm talking to the audience. A man cannot lay down to get an abortion. So now, for the big sake of this, men are not running around now saying that they lost their choice. And see, the whole process that we're trying to get not only to you but to the people is no rights that has been lost. All they just said in the Supreme Court justice is, hey, look, it's not our issue, it's a state issue. And I've been saying this for a long time when they was trying to blame our last president for everything with COVID. But you saw in your states, they told him that he cannot control the states. Federal power is limited. State power is, guess what? If your city is jacked up, you can never blame a sitting president.
I didn't get to that part. I was going to get to that part a little bit later, talking about the current president. Like the people, the fact, because I be writing my notes.
Well, you need to do a better job, because you did a whole U-turn.
No, I was just waiting for a second. But
go ahead, Mel. Sorry.
The sitting president is just that. He's a sitting president. He does not have the power. And going back to what you said, people have to, like, when we're in small places, especially, we have to vote the right way. He don't got no power. He can't do nothing. I worked at the White House.
Okay, well, Mel, see, now, Mel, the thing is this. I said he don't have more power than the states. He do have power, because he has the power of an executive order. If you utilize and see, the thing is, the way the process works, right? A president can enact an executive order, right? That is immediate power.
No, logic. I disagree because it still has to be improved.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
It does not. That's a big. Oh my God.
Okay, you talking about? Okay, hold on. Maybe I'm thinking two things.
Yeah, you is.
You talking about executive order versus like an actual rescindment?
No, listen, baby. You moving forward.
No, you gotta say, listen, baby.
All right, my bad. All right, look, check this out. No, that the president have the power to actually enact executive orders. That is immediately power. That's immediate. So now, if a bill gonna get passed, you know what I'm saying? Then that got to go through.
That's what I was thinking about.
We're not talking about a bill. We talk about executive orders, and you see that, you know what I'm saying, over the last pass. And I don't want to make this about that guy, because I mean this is deeper than that guy. But the bills that's being passed, the only reason I tell y'all all the time since I know y'all to look at executive orders, because guess what? That's his immediate power. That's something that will happen right now. You got to realize that anything that you see that come in executive order, it happens right now. A bill, they take a while. So I'm sorry, chaotic.
No, I'm sorry for being like a little bit ignorant on that. That's why like I write a lot of stuff down because I don't remember. But you're absolutely right, Kate. Logic.
You good.
Go ahead, Ameera. Ameera?
Okay, I was going to wait for you, but okay, I'll go first really quickly. I wanted to address her statement about, having responsibility of the men. The men can only do what the woman allows them to do. A woman gets pregnant by her own. She doesn't, not by her own, of course, there's a seed there. But if a woman is properly caring for herself, having birth control, if you're a woman and you're sexually active, you need to be on birth control, sweetie. The man is not responsible for you getting pregnant. You are responsible for your own eggs. If your egg is fertilized, it's because you let it happen or you wanted it to happen. So I don't want to hear nonsense about when, like I said, there's 33 forms of birth control. Use one.
Mel, can I ask you a question? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Mel.
No. Ask me the question first.
Ameera.
Pardon?
So, Ameera, that's absolutely not right because I don't know how old you are. I'm 34 years old. I didn't have kids till I was 27. And I agree with you with what you're saying as far as like women get pregnant when they want to get pregnant, because that's what my granny told me when I was, I think 16. She said you get pregnant when you want to get pregnant, but at the same time, you don't think that they have some responsibility for impregnating somebody?
No, because you can only get pregnant if you allow it to happen.
No, ma'am. Because you make the same decision that a woman makes when she lay down. You make the same decision. That's wrong. That is absolutely
He didn't
wrong.
make a decision to make you pregnant. If
No,
he wanted let's get
to inseminate you.
If he wanted to come, wait, 1 second, Mel, 1 second. You have to listen to. If he made the decision to Twinkie you, let's all use our imaginations what a Twinkie is. If he Twinkied you, that doesn't mean that he wants to be a father. That means that he was in the moment, he did what he wanted to do. Yes, after that baby is there, you could try to go for child support, but that doesn't mean that he wanted to be a father. It's your decision to take care of that. If you allow a man to Twinkie you, you don't have to be pregnant because of it. Do you mean that every time a man Twinkies you, you have to be pregnant? And then you have to say, oh, it's your fault. Where was your responsibility?
He still makes a decision to inseminate you. Why are you in my room? He makes a decision to inseminate you.
That doesn't mean he wants to be a father.
Obviously he does. That doesn't mean that I want to be a mother just because, like, at this time, I wasn't on birth control. Think about it. You got to think about it both ways. If I was not on birth control, and it may not be no fault of my own, it may be economics, whatever. I'm not on birth control.
You should not be having sex.
And I agree with you. Like I said, I got pregnant later in life, but how many people are actually doing, and I want to say but, because but is an excuse, and how many people are actually doing it?
That's the point of responsibility. This is why we have the responsibility. Yes.
Okay, so what are you doing, or what is anybody doing to be responsible? Because I had kids when I was married. Like, I made sure I had kids when I was married. Not when I was married, after I was married. So what are we doing to make sure that that's that? Because what you putting out is really strong without any action.